Some have got the names on and some haven't. Some are a bit broken. Some of the very little ones like that might have been harder to win than some of the bigger ones, you know, because it all depends who was there at the competition that the day. He just loved the rough and tumble of judo. I think he was 7 when he started. But he was national champion at 13 or 14 year old.
Come on, Lee. Got to attack, man. Keep him there. Keep him there.
I don't know what would have happened if he'd have kept on going, like, because he was good. He was super fit. But he actually packed judo in when he was, just before he went in the army.
Come on, Jono.
What about sort of following in your footsteps? Did he ever think of doing that?
I wouldn't let him. There's no way I'd let him go in a foundry. It's dreadful. You go in the foundry 6 o'clock in the morning. The work's very, very hard. It's just a dying trade. You know, if you think of taking your son into something like that, to me it's just a waste. Sandra works at Tetley tea bags. She's always been on low pay. She takes home about 150, I think, which is not a lot of money. For a basic week, I take home about £220 a week. Young lads now, I think they can get that now, pushing a trolley outside of Asda, you know, or something like that. It's made me wish I'd have done life a lot different. I would have tried to get in something years ago, better myself. I'm not the brightest of both, sort of thing, but I wish I'd have got a better, cleaner job years ago and been able to bring my lads into that line of work.
I don't think right now that my mum and dad want me to be in the army. It's really hard for them to deal with, and I have questioned it, and I did say to myself, can I really keep going on doing this? No, I haven't got a brother, but it's going to be take 50 years from now to find out if it ever was worth it, and did our kids really die for a real good enough cause. You know what I mean? But right now, I want to be in the army. I'm a soldier to the core. I really am. I'm just like our kid in many respects. I like soldiering. And I'm just going to keep on doing it. I really am.
Oh, God. Oh, we're getting blew away. Well, it hasn't even been 3 months, really, but on a Saturday now I get up, get ready, I go to the cemetery with Lily, which is really hard, and put flowers on his grave when I should be marrying him next year. And I think he's at the bottom of, he's underneath me.
Put Daddy's flowers out.
I can't cope with it, and I go because I feel I've got a duty to go as his fiancée, and every time I come away I feel sick, I'm in a state, and I'm back to square one. So I think I'm not going to go anymore, I'm not going next week. Then I go back and I put more flowers on and I go through it all again. If I do move on, I feel like I'm leaving him behind, and I don't want to leave him behind, and I feel guilty. And at the end of all this, I know I'm going to be a different person. Is it going to be a nice person, or am I going to be a happy person? You know, am I going to be a good mum? You know, you have to worry about all these things, and I don't want to think about these things, but I find myself thinking about them.
it took us a long time to laugh again. You know, you'd laugh and you think, oh, I shouldn't have laughed. You know, this is terrible. Ben's died and we're laughing. All the thoughts that go through your mind, don't they, at the time. The guilt, it's the guilt that you feel for being here. You know, us old fogies, and he was only 22. He should have been living his life.
Guilt?
Yeah, because he's dead and we're alive.
And he's never stopped blaming himself for encouraging them to go into the army.
If I hadn't encouraged him to the extent I did, you know, if I'd said, no, it's a waste of time, you know, if I'd tried to turn him against it, he might still be here, but I don't think he would. I think he'd have still gone in, no matter what I'd said. He wanted to go in, and that was it, you know, because he was that happy. He was that happy doing what he was doing, you know.
Well, tomorrow is going to be essentially the last sort of tribute that's going to be paid to Darryl, and but in the best way possible, because it's something he enjoyed doing, and we all as a family knew he enjoyed doing. I think it's going to be quite emotional for us all, but it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. A lot of people turned up, isn't there? It's brilliant.
Hey, he's a popular guy.
I know.
Popular guy, mate.
All right, you're going to be connected to me then. Okay, at 4 strong points. You've got that one there, okay, and the 2 at the side there. Okay? Yeah. Touch on the shoulders, put your arms there. Keep your head up at all time. Go. When we go to do the ashes then, okay, we're going to have a bag, okay, around your waist. All right? And all you're going to do then, okay, is reach down, okay, open the bag itself then, take out the ashes, yep. Okay, hold at the top, scrunch it up, okay, hold it off to one side, and then just drop it.
I just want to make him proud. I'm going to be scared out of my wits, but that's because I'm scared of heights. I suppose that's a bit funny coming from someone in the RAF, but yeah, it's something that I want to do and that I feel I've got to do to honour him, really. This is his final jump, his final act. He's going to be scattered over Netheravon by his best friend, who he used to jump with all the time, but also myself as his brother. I can't pay him any better tribute than that, really.
His funeral was very special. There was a lot of people involved. The marching band were involved, and they'd done a special drum piece that they named after him. I think there was about 800 to 1,000 people there, all in all, and to see all these old World War II veterans from the British Legion there in a line when his coffin was going past. Some of them can hardly walk. And they've got their medals, you know, rows of medals, and what they had probably been through to actually come out on that day, it just really gets to me, you know. These guys made it home, and